Hey guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at 55% full level 1 linked DOKKANFEST Kale, everybody's favorite character. I know it's mega hype right before the worldwide celebration. Let's go ahead and take a look at what she's able to do, her kit, her stats, her abilities, and then we'll take a look at how she performs in a fight. So her leader skill, Universe 6 or Transformation Boost, key plus 3, 170 to stats. And then she gives the extra 30% boost to Universe Survival Saga or Full Power. Super attack effect in her Berserk form is the Gigantic Impact, greatly raise attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage. Nothing too crazy there. The passive is a Rampage that engulfs all. Attack and defense plus 160%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 60%, and a high chance of launching an additional super attack when performing a super attack. Reduces damage received by 20% within the same turn with each super attack performed up to 60%. So that's a stacking damage reduction buff that she gets for the turn, depending on how many super attacks she does. Then she gets an additional attack and defense, 160%, and a great chance, 70% chance of launching an additional super attack when there is another Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn. It is imperative for this Berserk Kale for you to have a Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn. 160% attack and defense, and then a 70% chance of super attack, which is going to give her an extra 20% damage reduction during the turn. Like, that is so important for this character. And that is the main issue I have. We'll take a look at the category in a second here, but I mean, it's just the fact that you essentially need a Universe 6 character next to this character at all times to get such a big part of what this character is doing is, I don't want to call it a design flaw because having just one other Universe 6 character shouldn't be an issue. It's just the fact that there aren't any other good Universe 6 characters to use is the problem. It's just the fact that they haven't given us anything. Like, they could have given us an LR hit at any point. We're almost 9 years into the game, we have no LR hit. How? No clue. There's no LR Caulifla. There's no DOKKANFEST Caulifla. I don't know. There's just a million other things they could have done from Universe 6. Like, they could have given us some kind of like gag Dr. Rhoda character that could have at least been like a dodging maniac or something in slot 1. I don't know. Literally anything to help this Kale, and they just gave us Frost, who's terrible. Okay, then she has an active skill, Transformation. Can be activated when there is an ally whose name includes Caulifla on the team, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, or after the character performs 6 or more super attacks in battle once only. So typically 6 super attacks would not be the greatest condition. This character does do a lot of super attacks though, so it's not terrible. But she does basically need a Kale to be able to transform as early as possible, which is turn 4, right? Turn 4 transformation is not bad at all. But she needs a Caulifla for that, which, you know, unless you're running, you know, Easy 8, LR, Kale, and Caulifla, who at the time of me recording this video are not even Easy 8 yet, it's going to be pretty tough. And then in terms of links, we have the Saiyan lineage, Berserker, Battlefield Diva, Prepared for Battle, Warrior of Universe 6, Tournament Power, and Fierce Battle. Links are kind of I would say, you know, Saiyan lineage, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, Prepared for Battle, those are good, right? Warrior of Universe 6, Berserker are kind of terrible, and then Battlefield Diva is like not great. So mediocre link set, I would say. Categories are Universe 6 Transformation Boost, Universe Survival Saga Full Power, Pierce Saiyan, Exploding Rage, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Peppy Gals, Super Saiyan 2, Rapid Growth, Miraculous Awakening, and Bond of Friendship. We're going to take a look at her transform state in a second, but I just want to quickly show Universe 6 as a team. Like, who are you running next to this Kale? Now, we are getting the EZA for LR, Kale, and Caulifla during the celebration. I think they didn't give the LR, Kale, and Caulifla enough, even for their EZA, for them to be like a very powerful... I wouldn't classify them as a very powerful option for Universe 6, which is sad because they're the second best character on this team, the best character being Kale. But you're not running Frost, you're not running Tech, Kale, and Caulifla, you're not running Int Kaba, you're not running like the World Tournament Caulifla. This Int Kale EZA is outdated. Tech Caulifla could be interesting, I guess, if you have a team that supports her dodging to be at a high enough level, but typically you don't have that. That's it. Like, what you're running? Physical Champa? Like, physical Super Saiyan 2 like Kefla, like there's no one to run next to this Kale in the most difficult event. Like, sure, you can get away with running these characters in like the Legendary Goku event or something like that, but when you're talking about the difficult events like Red Zone or the Sin Shenron event, it's just you don't really have the options available to support this Kale enough to the point where she'll be able to realize her full potential, which is the main problem with the character. Kale isn't the problem. The problem is this team is just so underdeveloped. All right, let's take a look at the transform state. This is where this character starts to become pretty insane. So the super attack effect becomes raised attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage, and medium chance of performing a crit. So very strong. A 30% chance to crit every time she super attacks. Passive becomes power beyond all limits. Defense for 100% for 6 turns from the start of turn. So basically when she transforms, she gets 100% defense. Attack and defense plus 200%. Then she gets an additional attack plus 120% and launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a medium chance of becoming a super attack, so each of which have a 30% chance of becoming a super attack. When performing a super attack, high chance of... let me reread this because it's worded a little bit strangely. Plus an additional attack plus 120% and launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance of performing a super attack when performing a super attack. So when she supers, then she gets the attack buff and the chance to do 2 additionals. That's how that reads. Okay. When performing a super attack... Sorry, no, I already read that. This is just so confusing, the wording. High chance of guarding all attacks. She gets a 50% chance to guard. Then she gets plus an additional attack and defense plus 60% for 3 turns after receiving an attack. So she has to get hit once, but once she gets hit 1 time, she's going to be good defensively for the next 3 turns, pretty much. Then she gets an additional defense plus 160% and guaranteed guard when there's another Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn. So once again, the transformed version of the character also needs a Universe 6 category ally on the same turn to realize her full potential, which again, I mean, you can do that with the Easy A Kale and Caulifla, but until you get to the transformed version of this character, like the Berserk version of this character is a slot 2 character because she's stacking her damage reduction every time she does a super attack, and she's getting a massive amount of defense on super attack. She's getting, well, it's not a massive amount, but it's still a lot. She's getting 60% defense on super attack, plus every super she's doing, she's getting 20% damage reduction. So this is certainly a slot 2 character that needs a Universe 6 category ally, and the only runnable Universe 6 character in the game besides this unit is Kale and Caulifla, who are also not a slot 1 character. So it just becomes very tough and RNG when you're running this character next to Kale and Caulifla, especially before Kale and Caulifla's Easy A, because yeah, they're not going to do too well before they're Easy A, but we're going to try them out anyway because we're going to be running the God Goku setup here, and again, you really have to run Kale and Caulifla because they're the only runnable character in Universe 6 right now. So we're going to be running them as a rotation, my Kale plus LR Kale and Caulifla. Then we're going to be running God Goku, and I'm probably going to have the other rotation be him and the 8th anniversary Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Then floating, we're going to have one of the God Gokus, either mine or the friends, depending on how the rotations end up. We're going to have the Tech World Tournament Super Saiyan 2 Gohan supporting and floating around. And then we're going to have the STR Super Saiyan Goku from the Hachiyak Special floating around, the Carnival LR Super Saiyan STR Goku, giving the defense and key support. I'm also going to be bringing the Zeno support memory because there's just no reason not to, and that will, honestly, more so than helping Kale, I'm really looking for that to help Kale and Caulifla because they need all the help they can get. And we're going to be taking this team into the Frieza Red Zone stage, just so that we can, have a good showing for not only the Kale, who being able to transform and show us what she's got, but Kale and Caulifla are going to have enough time to stack up here. Now, the only problem with this event is that the final stage is Tech, but I intentionally chose this stage because the final phase is Tech, because I actually do think, even at 55% on level 1 links, Kale can eat a super attack from that full power Frieza, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and jump in here, and hopefully things don't go too badly. This is terrible. Oh my god, I'm gonna restart because these are horrible rotations. So what I would have to rotate, so my rotations wouldn't be set until turn 5, which is I'm not doing that. All right, take 2. How are we looking? All right, so fortunately, Kale is in slot 7, but honestly, it's not the biggest deal ever because we at least can start stacking with Kale and Khalifa turn 1. Let me just activate these real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started here. All right, so there actually was not a second rainbowed God Goku friend, so my God Goku is better than the friends here. I guess I rotate mine off to get him next to the 8th anniversary LR because that's what I want as a rotation. The problem here is I don't want to do a lot of damage to Frieza. I mean, I guess I could just do this to get as many stacks in with Kale and Khalifa as possible. Because remember, they're stacking infinitely on 12 and 18 key. I guess we should just do this. Let's do this. We'll drop the int orbs, and then Gaigo can get 7 orbs via the int orbs. Or 6 orbs, whatever. Sure, let's do that. And then as long as we get him 3, we should be fine. Oh, he can't even super. That's kind of... Oh, he can be. We can give him 2 orbs and give him a super, or we can give him 3 orbs and not give him a super. I'm just going to go with this. It's the first phase of this Frieza. I'm not really too scared. All right, so that's fine, whatever. We're going to start stacking up with Kale and Khalifa, which is mega, ultra, super duper, awesomely important because pretty easy A version of this character is not particularly stupendous. All right, they gave us 1 super. Thank you a lot. That's great. All right, well, we're gonna start stacking with God Goku as well. Actually, best case scenario is we don't kill Frieza on this turn, but I doubt that because my God Goku is probably gonna crit. I mean, I didn't give my God Goku like pretty much any crit at all. Maybe he won't. We'll see. All right. Next turn. I mean, there's a lot of characters that have to stack on this team. I guess one good thing about Kale is she is a character that doesn't necessarily need to stack at all. Like, she doesn't need to get hit. She doesn't need to do attacks. It's just during the turn she attacks and she gets buffs from that. Let's do this. Let's have the 8th anniversary LR start stacking. We'll give them this to get the great defense stack and stuff like that, and then we'll just go from there. Perfect. Sure. They should be able to take out Frieza here. The main reason why I brought the Tech World Tournament Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is because he supports AGL type characters. So the rotation of the Kale and Khalifa, he'll be able to support both those units as a floater. So that's the main reason why I brought him. All right, so these guys are looking pretty good. Nice, they didn't crit, which is really good. So we're gonna get a 3rd stack here. Honestly, if they don't crit on this, we probably won't kill Frieza. And then we could potentially get a 4th attack. Don't crit. Okay, he died anyway, so it's fine. 3 stacks, though, for them is pretty good. All right, so here we go with Kale's first turn here. This could be very bad because if he... Oh, my God. Is he going to super right away? Don't do this to me, man. 186k for Kale and Khalifa. Yeah, this is not going to work. Boy. So like I mentioned, Kale needs to attack first. Do I just use that item? Do I use a Princess Snake here just to ensure we live the turn? So Kale and Khalifa have a little bit of dodge because they've attacked a few times, but do we just straight up die if he supers right away? I think we do. I think we literally die if he supers right away. So I actually have to use this. This is sad. All right, we'll just get that out of the way now. So this is Kale with a pretty good partner here. We have 5 out of 7 links activated. In terms of her defense, she's 181k. Remember, she's going to be getting 60% attack and defense on super. And then for every attack she does, every super attack she does, she's going to be getting 20% damage reduction. Let's do it like this, actually. And then we'll have you guys stack, and then we'll do this, and then God Goku can grab this, and then we should be good. If he supers right away, okay, yeah, we were correct to use that item because we would be dead. Yeah, they're still taking a lot of damage even with that. So that we were definitely correct in using that Princess Snake, otherwise we would be dead. So yeah. All right, well, again, the goal here is just to get Kale transformed, which we're going to be able to do next turn. But I definitely want to at least see one turn with her here. So 5.4. Remember, she can super technically she can super 4 times. So there's 1. There's 2. So 5.8. If she gives us 1 more, she'll be capped out at her 60% damage reduction. 1 more. Okay, she actually did give us 3 supers. So technically she could give us 1 more, but it would be hidden potential, and it would just be very unlikely because she's 55%. But she could do it, and she didn't. Okay. But yeah, she has 60% damage reduction now, plus a sizable amount of defense because of the 60% that she gets from her passive when supering. So honestly, if he would have AoE'd right there, and I hadn't used an item, she would have taken double digits, I think, pretty sure, from the AoE. But again, this is the character that needs to attack first before getting attacked, and yeah, against the second form Frieza who AoEs, it's not always going to work that way. Okay, so we finally have our rotations set up the way I want them to be. 635 on the 8th anniversary character, huh? Do I just have them stack up still, or do I prioritize God Goku? I think I'm going to prioritize God Goku. Let's do it like this just so that we can heal. I think this is the better play. We can just full heal from this. Yeah, this is better. Alright, so fully healed. Nice. The reason why I'm prioritizing God Goku stacking instead of the 8th anniversary LR is because the 8th anniversary LR, we can just exchange with them whenever we need to, I think, right? Actually, no, we can't, because they have to attack one more time, right? I think it's still more important to stack with God Goku, because the 8th anniversary LR is already above 600k defense, and there's no more AoEs in this fight, so we're fine. They're going to be fine. Okay, so here we can transform, and we have support from Gohan, and we're getting hit in the front. Yeah, this is probably what we want to do. So Kale's at 194, Kale and Cleveland at 271. Oh my god, yeah, this is not... I mean, key-wise, they're looking pretty solid. They're starting to turn at 23 key. That's really good, but... yikes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and transform with Kale here, and from this point forward, she should be looking pretty damn good. Alright, so remember, she has the extra 100% defense, but it's only for 6 turns. Which I don't think is going to be an issue here, because I don't think it's going to take us 6 more turns to clear this out. But just remember that. So she's at 254k defense. Don't forget, she's getting an extra, what is it, 60% for 3 turns when she gets hit. And she is guarding guaranteed because we have Kale and Khalifa on rotation here. So I'm going to put her in slot 1. That first hit in the front is going to activate her extra 60% attack and defense. And remember, she is stacking 30% chance to crit per attack. She has 2 additionals, each of which have a 30% chance to be a super. So yeah, we could potentially see a pretty good showing here from Kale, depending on how many supers she wants to give us. But let's go ahead and see. Let's do this. And then we'll do that. Perfect. That will drop the physical orb, and we can grab the physical orbs with God Goku next turn. Alright, perfect. It wasn't a super right away. So 8.3. This attack has a 30% chance to crit. It does not. Alright, there's a 30% chance that was a normal. Okay, perfect. Another super, 8.7. This is a 60% chance to crit now. And she could give us one more if the hidden potential system wants to come through. There's a crit, and it actually we actually did get the hidden potential system, but it was only a normal. This should be nothing. This should actually be like literally no damage at all. Yeah, 9 damage. Thanks a lot. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that was a pretty decent showing of a 55% level 1 Link's character here. Now we need to get some stacks with Kale and Gleeful or we lose. So I would appreciate some super attacks. Super attacks, not normals. Please. Okay, at least they're taking double digits from normals. I'm very nervous. Gohan should be fine. Remember, this Gohan also stacks defense, but this is only his first super. Okay, he's still fine. I kind of want to put Goku and Vegeta in slot 1. I think I actually will. Just because they need to attack one more time to get their standby activated. So I'm going to do that. Just to get that rolling. And then probably on the next turn, we'll just pop their standby. This is another great stack of defense here. They probably will just kill this Frieza on this attack. Hopefully they don't, but they probably will. They don't? Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, no, it's a normal! God damn it, that could have been an extra stack. Alright, so final form Frieza. This is where things can get annoying. No attacks at the end, actually, huh? That's pretty good. But I'm way more worried about Kale and Gleeful. Okay, so Kale's at 421,000 defense. Remember, she's getting a, what, 30%? Yeah, 30% raise every time she supers. She can do 4 supers. And she's guarding guaranteed. And she's stacking crit. Pretty dumb. And then Kale and Gleeful are starting the turn at 24 key. Which is nice, but I just wish they had more defense. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Kale and Gleeful, you guys only need to get 1 key there, which is nice. And then doesn't matter what you do. I'm just going to give you this. Alright, Frieza. Hopefully Frieza attacks like right after we attack with Kale here. So 7.1. This is without the Gohan support. I would like at least 1 super after this. Like 1 additional super. Okay, normal. Come on, give me a super. Normal. Yeah, thanks. Let me guess, normal? Nothing at all, okay. Alright, go ahead and super. I want to see... Please super. Oh my god, he's going to super Kale and Gleeful. No way. No way. Please dodge. Stop. Oh my god, it's a normal. It's a normal, yeah, great. Okay, dodge. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, 43k from a normal. Okay, it's just stressful, man. All right, so we need to take out. Actually, we have to take out Frieza this turn. The reason why we have to take out Frieza this turn is because I want to go into the next turn. The next turn is our last turn with Kale's full defense, right? Because it's 6 turns post-revival. So, oh man. Do I just use God Goku's active skill here? That would be risky. I feel like we could kill him without the active. I don't think we need to. We have the support from Gohan. I think we're fine. The goal is I want to see the transformed Kale with her full passive up against Tech Full Power Frieza, and I want to see Full Power Frieza super Kale, ideally. He might not end up supering her, but that's what the goal of this is. That's why I'm doing it like this. We are not going to have any defensive support next turn either. Damn, he didn't give me 1 more. All right, hopefully the 8th anniversary character can just kill. Please. Almost 11 million. Hopefully they just give me a bunch of crits. Don't do the thing where you don't get the 70% chance to super here, please. No crit. And they normaled. Oh my god, dude. I hate that 70% chance. Okay, we're not gonna get it. I mean, this is just an L. We failed. Are you serious, dude? Crit. If Gohan crits, can we... 1 more. Oh my god. Gohan is full additional too. What the hell is this, dude? Come on. All right, and then her 3-turn buff wore off here, so we got to get hit again with her. Kale Cauliflower 316. Yeah, this is just a disaster, man. This is actually just a disaster. There's no other way to describe it. Yep. Okay, there's her passive, at least. Yeah, this is gonna hurt because she hasn't supered yet. It's not too bad. All right. Well, at least Frieza's gonna be dead here. All right. It's not ideal. We're completely fine here. I mean, unless he supers in the last slot. I mean, this is definitely the type of run where he would super in the last slot. Actually, you know what? We can't even get 6 orbs with God Goku, which means we have to dodge if he does anything. If I put this guy in slot 1, would we be okay if he supers? Because he's getting extra defense. Yeah, I don't think they're taking 400k in slot 1. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna put them in slot 1. I still don't think there's a way we can get 6 orbs, so let's just do this. All right, thank you. I would like to prioritize the 3 orbs. We can get dodge, you know, but the game has other plans, it looks like. Nah, this is definitely not the right play, right? This is definitely the wrong play. I mean, it doesn't matter what we do, right? It doesn't matter what we do. We lost. I think we lost. This was such a terrible luck run. Awful, terrible. This turn we were supposed to be in the other rotation. And of course, they get another 70% chance normal. He didn't super. He's gonna super this STR character, dude. What? This is the most cursed run I've ever had. This is ridiculous. He didn't super. He's gonna super God Goku. Okay, so God Goku has a 60% chance to dodge. What do you guys think? Is he just not gonna super this turn? What are the odds he just doesn't super this turn? 0? Here we go. Incoming 750k super attack. Is he not supering? Oh my god, he didn't super. Wow. All right, so here's the downside to this. So if you guys remember, the turn we had Gohan floating, Kale had like what, 421? I think it was 421,000 defense Kale had. The difference you're seeing is her 100% defense for 6 turns has worn off. And that's the reason why I wanted to get to this phase 1 turn earlier so that we could have seen her full passive here. I don't think we would live a super now. Right, I mean, he did super last turn, so the odds are very high that he supers right away. If I'm being realistic, this is the play. And just pray that we dodge like every attack. I think this would give us a better chance to live than doing this, but just for the sake of the showcase, I'm gonna do this. So let's just grab as much healing as possible, I guess. I don't know. Kale and Cleve have higher defense, so I guess what we'll do is we'll just grab this. We're gonna go. Is this gonna be a Dokkan attack? I think so. Yeah. All right, just don't super right away. Don't super right away. Don't super right away. Don't. All right, I think we're dead. We'll see. This would have been a lot better if we could have supered first, but oh well. We are barely alive. We're dead. No, oh my god, we just lived. We're still dead though, I think. All right, so Kale's at 8.3 million. Remember, her attack does not go down. It's only her defense. She's going to take no damage from the normals after this, but if Kale and Cleefly get touched a single time, they're dead. And I'm pretty sure Gohan can't double-digit tank normals post this Frieza supering in the turn. That's a lot of damage. All right, hold up. If she crits on like every attack, we win. I need one more super, though. Oh my god, one more super. No! Super. One more super. One more super. One more super. God damn it. If only that attack after we attacked was the super. All right, Kale and Cleve have to dodge every attack. I think they're getting attacked twice. No, only once. And then I think it's actually over because I think this Gohan just can't live. Yeah. All right. Well, we almost killed him. Actually, that was a pretty impressive offensive turn from Kale there. If she would have just given us one more super, we would have won. I mean, that was a very unlucky run. But more than anything, I think it just showed the weakness of the team. Not God Goku's team, but the fact that they want you to use a Universe 6 ally next to Kale, and like literally every single possible option that you have to use as a Universe 6 character, like there's not a single good option, literally. And I would even argue post EZA of Kale and Caulifla, they're not good enough to be used in the most difficult content. Like they can definitely, like if you get lucky with like additional supers, they can look pretty good, I think, post EZA. But when you start comparing EZA, LR, Kale, and Caulifla to like any other respectable, like comparable unit, like modern character, they're not on the same level as a lot of those units. And it's sad because that's like the one chance that that Kale had to be on an equal footing with a lot of the other top units, like God Goku, who we just saw, who doesn't necessarily need a specific other character to work well. He just works well with every Saiyan. He creates his own orbs. He collects orbs, and then he's God. Right? That's how he works. So it is a bit unfortunate the way that we don't really have a good partner for Kale. And that's the reason why when LR's Super Buu dropped, a lot of people were very upset that he dropped, not just because, you know, Super Buu doesn't really have a great team, but because that slot should have been used for a character to help Kale. And then the same thing goes for the banner unit Frost. Like Frost doesn't help Kale at all. And so basically those were two missed opportunities to where they could have dropped something to help Kale, and they just didn't, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. So let me know down below what you guys think of 55% level 1 Link's DOKKANFEST Kale. Really, really strong character, as you guys were able to see, but it's just the restrictions with her passive. Again, the restrictions themselves aren't that bad. It's just the Universe 6 team is just so bad. It's unbelievably bad that it's just unfortunate that they didn't give us more to work with for that. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.